A book titled Nigeria, Vocational and Technical Training, The Key to Industrial Development, written by late Valentine Ifeyinwa Okaru, was recently launched in Lagos. Here's a report on how the event went.
It's an evening to remember and celebrate the life and times of a woman known to have made a mark in Nigeria's education sector, late Mrs. Valentina Ifeyinwa Okaru. Family members, friends and professional colleagues have come together to bring to reality her dream and vision for industrial growth in Nigeria with the launch of a book written by the late Valentina Okaru before she passed on in the year 2012. The book, titled Nigeria, Vocational and Technical Training, The Key to Industrial Development, with a rider, Lessons from Japan, Germany, England and Wales, documents Mrs. Okaru's journey and experiences in vocational education. The book has 8 chapters and 151 pages.
The author of the book, in chapter 1 of the book, stated the objective of the book in very clear words: to create an awareness of the importance of vocational and technical education for the economy. In chapter 2, the author, among other things, gave historical information on Nigeria's traditional local vocational education system, including apprenticeship models and programs. In chapters 3 and 4, the National Development Plans of 1962, 1970 and 75 were discussed together with their impact and relevance to the manpower education and manpower development at the policy levels of the economic planning of the country. Chapters 5 and 6 looked at vocational and technical education systems of other countries, namely Britain, Germany, Japan, from where some relevant lessons were drawn for Nigeria.
She wrote this in the 80s as a master's thesis. She wrote it at the University of London Institute of Education at a time when vocational education was not, I want to say, the sexy thing to do. At the World Bank and all these international organizations, and even within this country, Nigeria, people didn't see vocational education as a means to industrialization. Maybe some countries like China viewed it that way, but it was, most people want their kids to be lawyers, doctors, scientists. People never really paid attention to the value of vocational education at that time.
Government cannot satisfy the population of our youths now. The only way government can satisfy the population of our youth is to encourage vocational training, encourage entrepreneurship, encourage SMEs. Mrs. Okaru's book is something that we must all look at. We need to take it to the universities, we need to take it to the polytechnics, we need to take it to the ministries, we need to take it to people who are doing development programs, to companies. It's not always good to be saying, oh, we're looking for 2-1. We are looking for these guys who are so good in academics. We need the vocational people to support that other end of the business.
Late Mrs. Valentina Ifeyinwa Okaru was a specialist who distinguished herself in her chosen career.
It means a great deal to our family because I think, my mom, a lot of her life was about service, serving others, helping others, and the book is really almost like an encapsulation of what she feels will help Nigeria.
With a diploma in home economics and Masters of Arts in vocational education from London, she retired as an Assistant Director of Education in charge of home economics matters at the Federal Ministry of Education and was one-time Vice President of International Federation for Home Economics, African Region.